Good good morning also again. As this is um October 7 2:09 a.m. I just want to record some videos here. Okay, so we have I taught you about the um I taught you about the lot, the leverage and required margin, and now something. Okay, let me just let me just use another demo account, so that the demo account that is not having any trade on it, so that we understand better with it. That's why we're waiting for it to load. Okay, let me try opening another demo account. Let's see what happened here. Okay. Okay, let me create another account. Okay, let me create another account. So you can see here that I have the options to change my leverage. The highest leverage they can offer here is 1:100, which is different on MC5. And MC5 they can offer as higher as possible. So let me choose 1:100, and then let me choose the deposit to be 3,000 deposit, and then let me create the account, and let me see. Okay, so I have a particular trade here now I can see there's no trade here yet, so the free margin is still 3,000. However, if I want to open a trade, let me say Euro/USD, I click on new order, and then you see the lot size. This is 0.02. That's 2 micro lots, so I can change it to 0.01. You see, I can also change it to 1 lot size. Can you see the way I'm editing? You have at your left, you have 0.1 and 0.11. That's minus 0.1 minus 0.1. That means if you want to add 0.1, you are going to click on 0.1. Sorry, if you want to subtract 0.1, you are going to click on 0.1. See, now it's 0.9. If I click on minus 0.1 again, it's 0.8. And if I want to add it, at the right hand side you see plus 0.1 and plus 0.11. Like if I want to add one lot size, now I can add it, so it's 0.9. Then if I want to add another micro lot, it's 1 lot. So I can buy and sell at this. Let me buy now. Okay, let me use another lot size. I can use mini lot, which is 0.1. Right, no, mini lot is 0.1, so this is 0.1. This see, let me sell this time around. I can also use micro lot, which is 0. See, this is 0.01. This is micro lot, and let me buy again. You can see that the spread here is for the Euro/USD. I'm already having minus $28. Hey, that one lot size requires a larger trade. Okay, while my mini lot is minus 1.8. Remember I told you that changing 1 pip for a mini lot is $1, while changing lot in one standard lot is $10. In this case, now the spread is $3, and the spread is 3 pips. But for the Euro/USD mini lot, it's still minus 1.40. While Euro/USD is still 0 point. So in the change in 1 pip of micro lot is 0.1 USD. So you can see that the exposure of risk is more higher in in standard lot than in mini lot, and the exposure of which is more higher in mini lot than micro lot. If I'm also making profit, the profit will be higher in a standard lot than the other ones. Now let me try and see. This is a buy. We have to buy and we have on sell. You can see the place I trigger the trade by clicking on the chart here. You open chart, see the place I sell and buy. You can see this position. They will show you in the chart. This is the place you buy, this is the place you sell. So now let's so this is already on profit. Euro/USD is already on profit here. So let's say that I buy. Let me the standard lot, let me close it. So I you know that I sold at 1.17345. that is the opening price. For the buy now, because I'm buying, it means that I buy at the opening price. Okay, now if I want to close the trade, meaning that I want to sell, because if I buy, that's the opening position, I have to automatically sell, which is the closing position. Or if I buy, that is the buying price, and if I want to sell eventually after buying, that is the selling price. So I click on this and then I close, say close buy, okay, or close order. So this means that I close the position on a loss, meaning that the closing price is lower than the opening price. In other words, the selling price is lower than the buying price, which means I am in loss, because when you sell lower than you buy, it means that you are making a loss. So let me close it. I close the order and then the order is closed. So I've closed the position. Now look at this. I sold first. Okay, if I sell first, it means the selling is my opening position. So if I want to close, I have to close at the closing position, which is buying eventually, because what I did first is to first sell. So if I want to close this Euro/USD is Euro/USD mini lot, it means I am closing at the buy. I am closing the position, which is also the buying price. Okay, the sell is the selling price, which is 1.17315. You can see it here, 1.17315. that ending 1.17319 is where the current position is. So I have to, if I want to close it, just click on this and then close order. But I want to wait till it reaches small profit so that I close it. Now for the sell, okay, the sell is the opening position, as I've told you, and if you want to close the position, it means you are closing at the buying price. So if you want to make a profit, it means the selling price must be higher than the buying price. It means that my opening position, so I've closed with a profit of 0.3. Now when I sell at 1.17315, which is the opening position. When I close at 1.17312, which is the buying price. It means that, see that the selling price is higher than the buying price. The opening position is higher than the closing price. The opening position in the case of sell, in the case of this Euro/USD sell is 0.1. The opening position is the selling price because I first sold, which is 1.17315, while the closing position is 1.17312, which is the buying price, because I buy eventually at the closing price. If I sell first, then I will eventually buy. So the closing position, the opening position, which is the selling price, is higher than the the closing position, which is the buying price, meaning that I make profit of 0.30. While for Euro/USD 1.00, the opening price, which is the buying price, is higher than the closing price, which is the selling price. Okay, why? Because I first buy and then eventually sell, but I sold at lower price than I buy, so that's why I made loss. Is that correct now? So let's go back to this chart. Now look at the margin. We have look at all this, the balance, the equity, the free margin, the margin level, and the margin. You can see here that the margin is the required margin. Okay, remember I told you that the required margin
is your lot over your leverage. In this case, the lot is 1000, or micro lot. Okay, you can say the lot is 1000 lot, or 0.01 lot size. Okay, so if the remember the leverage I choose is 0.01. Sorry, the leverage I choose is 100. So if I want to calculate my margin now, my required margin now, it's going to be 1000 over 100, isn't it? 1000 over 100, which is is it 1000 over 100 should be $10. Is it $10? Yes, it should be $10. So but you can see the margin, the rate here, the required margin, the rate here is 11.73. Okay, so let me open another position and see. Open chart. This is Canadian dollar is up to, let me sell again at 0.1. Let me buy. So as you can see here, let me close this. The Euro/USD close order. So you can see here that the margin here is 100. Why is it 100? Because the lots I used is 10,000 lots, or 0.1 lot size. So that's 10,000 over 100, which is what, $100. You can see that the required margin is on $100. So it's actually good for you to know the calculation aspect of forex, because you are going to know the amount of money you have. This is demo account. I'm sure you cannot put $3,000 in your account while you are not even a pro. A beginner, I would advise you just put on as the highest amount you can put is $100. So if you are putting $100, don't expect to be using 1 million lot size. It's just like you want to burn your capital. So the required margin helps us to know the amount of money that we need to open a particular trade, so that we don't over trade. Okay, for example, you know that you have $100 in your account, and you know that you want to open 1 million lot size, and you know that 1 million lot size is $100. Are you telling me that you are going to open the account? It's just like you are risking 100% of your account. For example, you have $100 in your account, and then you open 1 million lot size. 1 million lot size with 1:100 leverage requires $100 as required margin. You are using all your required all your capital for a particular trade. So it's just like for that trade you are risking 100% of your capital, which is bad. So for $100 account, you can only be using 0.01 lot size. That means you are risking 10% of your account. So it is good for you to know how to calculate required margin from your lot and your leverage, to know how you are going to position your trade. Okay, to know the appropriate lot size you are going to use and not to over trade. Okay, so if you open a micro lot with if you have a deposit, if you deposit $100 account and you open a micro lot size, it means that you need only $10 as required margin, because on 1000 over 100, 1000 mean the lot size, the lot over 100, that 100 mean the leverage, that will be $10. So it means for 1:100 leverage and a $100 account, if you want to open a micro lot size, you only need $10 per account, per trade, as required margin, which means you are only risking 10 over 100. That's 10% of your of your capital. Okay, if you use $10 out of $100 in your account now, it means that you are only using 10% of your account to trade. So even if you make a loss, you only need to make 10 consecutive loss before your $100 can burn out, which is impossible. You cannot make 10 consecutive loss in forex except you don't know what you are doing, except you have no idea, you have no clue about what you are doing. if you have a clue about what you are doing, you cannot make 10 consecutive loss on forex. So it's very difficult for you to burn your account if you know the calculatory aspect of forex, if you know how to manage your risk very well. I'll explain this more when we're talking about profit and loss, account management, risk management and position sizing. So for now, I think I've explained lot size, leverage and required margin. So the margin here, the margin they wrote here is the required margin, while the free margin they wrote here is your amount of money still available for trading after you have opened a particular position. I'll teach you how to calculate all this during the basic class. The balance, the equity. The balance is different from the equity. The equity is like your floating profit or loss. Your balance is the total amount of money you have left in your trading after you close all your position. Your free margin is the money still available to trade after you open position, while your margin level is the percentage of your the percentage of your margin still available. The higher the margin level, the better for you, while your margin here is your required margin. So for now, let me just stop here. Let me close this trade. Okay, let me close it. So I hope you learned this lesson, the lot size, the required margin and the leverage, how they relate together to give you a calculation. So let's close it. Take care and have a nice day.